Perimeter of composite figures. Recall that the perimeter is the total distance around a shape. Composite figures are shapes made up by combining two or more simple geometric shapes. For example, shape number A is made by adding a triangle to a rectangle. Let's count the number of outer edges and write them under each shape. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outer edges for shape A. For shape B, I have 1, 2, 3 outer edges. And for shape 4, C, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 outer edges. So 5 for shape A, 3 for shape B, and 4 for shape C. Does shape A have the same number of outer edges as shape B plus shape C? So 3 plus 4 is 7, but 7 doesn't equal 5. So the answer would be no, because the triangle and the rectangle, when I add them together, it actually gets rid of this interior line. So we no longer have the bottom of the rectangle, the bottom of the triangle and the top of the rectangle. So no, the bottom of the triangle and the top of the rectangle disappear when you put them together. So to calculate the perimeter of a composite shape, you need to add the edges on the outside of the figure. So this line right here would be called an interior line, and we wouldn't want to add that line. So we just add the sides around the outside. So sometimes the outer edges are not given and must be calculated before you have to solve it. So make sure you know all the outer edges before finding the perimeter. So let's take a look at the shape on the right. How many outer edges are there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 outer edges. But we only know measurements for 1, 2, 3, and 4 of them. So we need to calculate the outer edges for the height on the right-hand side and the base of this shape. So in order to find the base of the shape, I know that I can take the 1/2 of the top up here and add it to the top of the half down there. So this becomes 5 plus 5, and so my base is 10 meters. In order to calculate my side length, I know that this entire thing is 11, but this section right here is 11 take away 2, because I'm subtracting this little part right there. So I'm not going up as far. So the entire thing is 11, but I'm subtracting this 2 right there. So that becomes 9 meters. So sometimes we have to calculate our measurements before we have to do the perimeter. So now that we have determined all of the sides of our outside lengths, we can determine the perimeter. So the perimeter is equal to, we'll start with our 10. 10 plus 11 plus 5 plus 2 plus 5 plus 9. So the perimeter is equal to 10 plus 11 is 21, 5 plus 2 is 7, and 5 plus 9 is 14. 21 plus 7 is 28. And 28 plus 14 is 42. And my units is meters. So the perimeter of this shape is 42 meters. Let's do another example. Now we want to determine the number of edges for the figure on the right in this case. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in order to find the perimeter of the shape, I need to know the measurements of 10 sides. Well, let's start by labeling what I know. So this side length right here is 3. And because this also has a single line through it, this is also 3. And this is also 3. Now let's take a look at our side measurements with the 2 lines through them. So this is 5 centimeters. So this is also 5 centimeters. So we've calculated that. Now we just need to calculate this portion right there. Now, in order to do that, we need to do a little bit more calculations here. So I know that this entire dimension here is 10 centimeters. So from here, from the top all the way to the bottom is 10 centimeters. 7 plus 3 is 10. I only need to go this high up. So that's my measurement for right here. Well, I know from here to here is 3. So this is 3. I know from here to here is also 3. Okay, so that's 3, that's 3. What is this little portion right here? They should be the same height. Well, that I don't know yet. I also know that this height right here is 6. So from here to here is 6 centimeters. I'll put that in another color. So from there to there is 6. So if this is 6 and this is 3, so that's 9, so then this must be 1. And if that part is 1, because 6 plus 1 plus 3 gives us 10. So then this part right here should also be 1, which means the height of this side here is 3 plus 1, which is 4, plus 3, which is 7. So now that I have the dimensions of all of my missing sides, then I can find the perimeter of this shape. So I'm going to start with the bottom and work my way clockwise around the shape. So 15 plus 3 plus 7 plus 5 plus 6 plus 3 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7. 15 plus 3 is 18. 7 plus 5 is 12. 6 plus 3 is 9. 3 plus 5 is 8 plus 7. Let's keep going. 18 plus 12 is 30. 9 plus 8 is 17 plus 7. 30 plus 17 is 47. And 47 plus 7 is 54. And my side lengths are measured in centimeters, so my perimeter is also in centimeters. So the perimeter of this figure is 54 centimeters. If you have any questions about today's lesson, please let me know, reach out, send me an email, sign up for a virtual help session, and I will see you in the next lesson.